Greetings, I'm Woodhamster, and today I bring you more Monster Hunter, and something's different about Boxy Brown. Seems like she has grown a snout. No, it is a piece of gear I'm wearing. Let's go check that out. It I can't speak today. It is a Bullfango mask. What does it do? It gives plus 10 health and plus 1 stamina. Pretty decent if you want a health boost, but kind of a meh helmet. It's a nice joke helmet, I guess. Or if you want the health boost, not really too important. Let's check out another single helmet, which I do not believe has any set pieces other than just the helmet. Now, this is the cash room. I guess it's like a Chun-Li thing. Yeah, that's kind of how it looks. And what does it do? Let us see. Actually, this is a pretty good one. Special attacks. Or not special. Yeah, well, what it does is it enhances your status effect attacks, which is pretty damn nice. It's very nice if you're going for paralyzed shots, or any sort of paralyzing weapons. I'd recommend using this at the very least. And as you can see, abnormal status effect attack up, paralyzation duration halved. So this is pretty damn nice. Not a bad thing at all. And it doesn't really have any minuses other than its defense, and it's pretty it's kind of all around the place when it comes to resistances. But for now, let's I need to. There we go. That's the helmet I was looking for. Let's go for the entire Vespoid set. Also seen as what Imald has been using. But let's get a closer look at it, of course. So, let's see. What do we get out of this? There we go. I guess here's the stats. Pretty weak in its resistances. Decent-ish armor. And, yeah. Item usage is improved, so basically it's like increased duration for items like demon drugs and so forth. And paralyzation duration halved, and not a bad thing at all, especially because fucking Vespoids. But let's go check out the kitchen. Now, I made a little mistake in the kitchen. As you can see, I made sure to get a few more cats. One of them is what I want to call a buff cat, because he's a pacifist. He won't attack, so I'll be training him to get flutes and whatnot. And one is a melee cat, which I'll train to be as hella aggressive as possible, and he will be using status effects like Paralyze. And our new chef, Emmanuel. Now, I was gonna go for the one that was voted for the most, but I kind of jumped the gun, and I spent like 3 or 4 hours trying to get another Musashi or something like that. I can't remember exactly what it was called at this moment, but I spent like several hours, and I could not get the name to appear again. There's apparently a ton of names. Now, as you can see, with 3 chefs, I have gotten different kinds of ingredients. This time, they will give different kinds of buffs. Well, better buffs. But for now, meat wagon, let's try that. And it's harder to make really, really gross meals now. Meat wagon with war wheat, yes. No, we'll smother the meat wagon in buffalo butter. Ooh, decadent. And the 3rd chef chops up veggies so that lands into the stew, I guess. And bam! That is a huge meal. It tasted normal. Oh well. But hey, I got a feline skill. But I'm sorry, I jumped the gun, and I really tried to get that one feline chef if I could again. Just the name, if anything. But I failed you, internet. I failed you. Apparently, it's really hard to get the correct names if you're looking for a very specific one. I did not have any luck with it. But let's go for a quick Iodrome hunt. Then we will have hunted all 3 dromes. Well, Praedromes, as they're called. Now, I mentioned these once before. There are 4 different Praedromes: Velocidrome, Gendrome, Geodrome, and Iodrome. They give us some antidotes because he poisons. And they don't give me the tools to trap him. Oh well. I'm too lazy to bring my own stuff. I mean, I guess if I have to farm them over and over again, I'll bring my own tools if I want to trap them, but for this, nah. I do kind of like the swampy zone, though. One thing that I could have brought with me is... yeah, it would have been nice to bring some hot drinks with me. Now I think about it. What is there to say about him? He poisons you, and he's weakest towards lightning. And for God's sake, don't bring water element against him. Apparently, he needs moisture. Well, they need moisture to survive properly, or something like that. That because their glands will dry out, or something like that. But which brings me to my next question: why can they be found in volcano areas typically, if they need somewhere damp? And there's also Genprey here. Oh well. Must be close to the desert, this area. This guy's not gonna make it easy for us, huh? But there's his little buddies. I'd imagine that he would go to like 7 or 9 to rest. And there he is. And he didn't even get an intro. Kind of sad that he didn't. I'll see if I can't get hit by some poison. Just to show it off. I mean, I got antidotes. Oh, I actually avoided that quite nicely. Now, the reason why I didn't bother bringing... what is it called? The Kutku gear is because... or bring a proper strength boost, is because this guy would die pretty much almost instantly. And this guy's already pretty weak to start with. And I brought Wyvern's Bone Lance, I believe it's called. I mean, it deals more damage, it's more powerful, but it loses its sharpness in a moment's time. So I'm hoping at least I can drag the fight out just for a little. And he misses. This is just how pathetic Praedromes are. They can't even hit you properly. But these are the nastiest, toughest, and strongest Praedromes of them all, but they're still... I'd say they're still chumps. I have not seen him use his poison spit thus far, though. Kind of disappointed about that. And the entire wildlife in the area is just pissed at me for no reason. Man, they're all harassing me. And he's running, that means he is weak. Already. And I think I spent like 1 or 2 minutes fighting with him. Oh, this is gonna be a horrible place to fight. Look at all those Vespoids. And he's ignoring me. So are the Vespoids. What's going on here? So, oh, okay, now a Vespoid isn't ignoring me. I think the problem is, I go over there, I'll zone, and you know what, I should probably, hey! not the best timing to drop. No, he did a poison spit, but I was nowhere near to get hit by it, just to show off the damage over time you take. Well. Yeah, this... I have yet to be hit by his poison spit, mainly just because I can never get him to do it when I'm standing in front of him. And I don't really want to get banged up by too much by him. I mean, I don't mind getting mocked, but... Hey. I don't mind getting mocked, but this is a prey drome. I'm trying to toy around with him mainly, but... Oh, and there he runs again. Ah! Oh man, these Vespoids. Oops. Those Vespoids didn't seem to care for me. Oh, right. No, I guess I couldn't get... Yeah. Oh, there we go. No, I can't. Ah! You're the worst drome ever. Ah! Come on, spit on me. Spit! Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there we go. Now, take a look at my health. It's going down pretty quickly, actually, when you think about it. And again, it's only the red bar of damage, but poison antidotes will get rid of it. I think this is our first introduction to poison damage. You know, from the monster side. But the Iodrome is pathetic, to say the least. And all the wildlife is still pissed at me. That bomb cat is just brutal. Oh, and they also get poison sacks. Lovely. I will be needing a few of those. But in general, against monsters, the poison status effect is probably one of the worst stat effects to use against a monster in the entire game. Just because it really doesn't do very much damage. And mainly when you do fight monsters, you really want to break their body parts so you can get extra loot, so poison kind of works against you when you're trying to do that. Paralyze is one of the best ones though, but poison's really annoying when you get hit by it. And I think there are, depending on the enemy, the poison is more or less potent. But it seems that our hunt has come to an end, and it was a rather quick one, but I tried to extend it a little bit. But let's see what we got. We got a bunch of things. Excellent. But for now, I will see you next time. Hopefully this has been entertaining, I guess. Probably not. It's a drome.